Hello, it's Dr. Elisha Van Dusen at New Hope Chiropractic. If you ever worked with a chiropractor or a physical therapist, you may have heard them talk about improving your range of motion. But what exactly does that mean? Range of motion refers to the flexibility and ease of movement within our bodies that most of us take for granted every day. Illness or injury can greatly impact range of motion in many different joints, which is when you realize just how important it is. That's why New Hope Chiropractic is dedicated to teaching the community about range of motion and restoring it when needed. Range of motion can sometimes be measured by simply watching a movement or by how we feel about our own flexibility, but professionally it can be measured through a proper assessment of movement near a specific joint or body part. In addition to showing flexibility, any pain during this movement will also be taken into account. When evaluating you during your first appointment, we may ask you to perform certain movements to achieve these measurements. It affects all activities athletes tend to focus on in the range of motion, for example, but it's not just their sports that require it. Everything we do on a daily basis, even if you're not an athlete, from brushing your teeth to eating a meal, just walking down the street, requires movement in the joints that depend on an adequate range of motion. Only when there's a problem do you notice how crucial these movements are and how much they can either help or hinder you each day. There are a number of reasons that a person can lose range of motion too. For some, simply aging or becoming sedentary is enough to cause some loss of movement over time. Others can suffer from medical conditions like cerebral palsy or some forms of arthritis that lead to the loss of range of motion, which can be proactively managed with care, with chiropractic care, which is something we do here a lot at New Hope Chiropractic. Range of motion may be lost more suddenly when there's an injury, and in addition to injuries that directly cause problems with movement, this can also be cyclical. If a person is in pain, stiff, or has a dislocated joint, the joints may move less, and then as a result, the person moves less, which ultimately creates less opportunity for range of motion to be used. And this limited range of motion leaves you more prone to future injuries and also long-term issues with range of motion. Even in a person with no injury or health conditions, a chiropractor can help to retain and improve range of motion. The adjustments that chiropractors give can both prevent and heal issues and misalignments that can cause a loss of range of motion or even help the body be better protected against injury. Not only can chiropractors, like we here at New Hope Chiropractic, identify the cause of these injuries and issues, but we can also improve movement through a personalized care plan. So contact us today either at 714-556-6966 or through our website, newhopechiropractic.com, to schedule your first appointment and consultation and begin regaining your range of motion so that you can lead a more normal life and get back to doing the activities and things that you love to do and need to do to have a normal life. Check us out at newhopechiropractic.com. Have a very healthy day.